Hey everybody, welcome back to this old channel of ours, Being Methunes. I'm Kyle. If you've never been here before, thanks for joining us. On today's adventure, we're gonna be all over the place a little bit. We've got to run a couple errands. We've got to pick up some stickers. Jen ordered stickers from two different local people, and they are in complete opposite directions of one another. So we got to do that. And we're gonna stop along the way, find some fun, quirky little places to stop and hang out and check out a little bit. And I'm sure we will be grabbing some lunch because I'm pretty hungry. But anyways, guys, thank you for watching. Today is Monday, I'm sorry, it's definitely not December, January the 15th, 2024. And thank you for being here again, and let's get going. Well, our adventure is leading us up to Eustis, Florida. Let me know down in the comments if you've ever heard of Eustis, Florida, because if you have, I would be very surprised. But coming up here on the right, other than the rain, is the Florida Citrus Tower. This thing's been here, I think, since like the 50s. Before this area exploded in theme park madness. This is the kind of stuff I guess people came to Central Florida for. I do plan to go there one day. Supposedly it's one of the highest points as far as above sea level in the entire state. And they have a little attraction. You're able to go up to a viewing deck up there. So I do plan to stop in there one day, but not this day. But I do plan on stopping at a few little places along the way today of old Florida amusements, or whatever you want to call it, old Florida attractions before the whole Disney thing exploded and just became its own entity. But joining me today is my partner in crime, Miss Jen.
Hi, everybody. Hope you're having a good day.
Do you like going by Miss Jen, or?
No, just Jen's good.
Jen's good. Yeah, I guess there's the Hall of Presidents there too. I don't know if they're associated or not. But I love the 70s look at it. I mean, maybe it's a 50s look. I guess if it was built in the 50s, it would be a 50s look, wouldn't it?
Maybe they were ahead of their time.
Maybe they were ahead of their time. But I do want to check it out one day. I think it's $11 a person to go in. I think they have like a small little museum area, and then you can go to the top. I guess take an elevator to the top. But not this day. Currently, we are headed to Eustis, and we're going to grab some lunch and pick up our stickers and see what else we can find along the way. Our first stop on this adventure today brings us to the Deli Llama here in Tavares, Florida. It's pretty good. It has some wonderful reviews. I think it's been here for quite a long time. Looks like an old service station. So we're going to go check it out and see what we can find to grub on. Hi.
Hello.
How are you? I got the Llama Cuban. It is basically a Cuban sandwich with pulled pork, Swiss cheese, ham, and they put cream cheese on there and some pickles. Guys, I've been eating Cuban sandwiches most of my life, well, pretty much all my life. This thing looks divine. I also got a turkey curry salad with cranberries and an amazing dressing piled on top of some arugula. I can't wait to dig in.
So I forget what I got, but I got a mini something salad with some honey dressing, and it smells and tastes divine. And then I got a grilled cheese that's coming out shortly.
All right, let's dig in. Get a good little view of it. Man, that's fun. Wow. All right, so here's the turkey curry salad on top of some arugula, cranberries. I think it's also pecans in there, and some type of honey dressing. The tang of the curry with the turkey and that sweetness of the honey that's pretty good. That's pretty cool. It's a very distinct flavor, and then the bitterness, a little bit of the bitterness of the arugula. Pretty cool combination. I'm assuming you want a bite?
Mm-hmm.
Right?
That is a good fish. Oh, All right, let's try out this fig grilled cheese. So it's like fig jam grilled cheese.
Well, cheese, actually.
You don't understand what's happening in my mouth right now. Oh my God. It's like the sweetness of the fig jam with the cheese, and I had them add ham because they were out of bacon. and the chive, it all just, the sweet and the savory just blend together in this symphony of just beauty in my mouth right now.
Well, we just picked up some new stickers for the new logo, the new name. So we're going to be popping these around the RV show tomorrow on Industry Day, but they turned out really cool. Yeah, if you guys are in the area and ever have any sticker needs, check out Wrap Masters Florida here in Eustis, Florida. We appreciate the help, guys. Thanks for hooking us up. And yeah, like I said, if you ever have any sticker needs in Central Florida, give these guys a shout. We've started our trek down 192. And we are passing through downtown Kissimmee. We're not going to roll through there today. We've been in there before, but we're looking for some relics, some stuff that has either not in business anymore or some places that are been left in the past. I remember coming down here when me and Jen first got together and we were doing the Disney thing. We would only stay on 192. Like, it was not a viable option for us to stay on Disney property. So we've stayed in a few of these resorts along the way in here, but it has been a long time, and I know a lot of them have closed up shop since then, since Disney has kind of just taken over the whole area. But it's still nostalgic and fun to ride through here and see the Kissimmee or I guess the Central Florida touristy area of yesteryear.
I think it's cool to see all the,
They're just coming on out. Rudolph's just coming on out.
Yeah.
Bubbles.
I think it's super cool to see all the places of yesteryear and check out like some fun stuff that isn't necessarily Disney, you know?
Yeah, I mean, at one point, this area, Disney was just a part of it. Now it's kind of taken, you obviously have Universal and all, but as far as the outlying areas and all, it doesn't seem to get quite the draw that it once did. And, and I think that has a lot to do with just the times that we live in now. Disney kind of is definitely not all inclusive, but they want you to feel like it's an all inclusive place where you eat, sleep, and play your vacation, and you drive to the airport and you fly back to home or whatever. So it's just not quite what it once was, and that's okay though.
Yeah, they don't want you leaving Disney.
Yeah, I mean, marketing wise, I think they've pulled it off, and it's brilliant on their behalf. But for all the thousands of small businesses and hotels along the 192 strip, it's definitely, I'm sure it looks like it hit them pretty hard. Well, I believe I have been mistaken. I remember in a recent video that I've made, I was talking about some things in this area, and I had said that medieval times dinner and tournament was no longer a thing, but I was wrong. Apparently it is still a thing, and it is alive and well. It looks like certain parts of it may not be doing what it once was, but they've got like this section over here that looks a little run down, so I'm not sure that they're still utilizing the entire facility, but it looks like the main area to the castle there is still alive and well. Huh, I would not have guessed that. I would actually like to try to come to one of these while we're here. I've always wanted to go to this. But the grounds still look good. But like I said, this certain little area right here does not look like they utilize it a whole lot anymore. As you can tell, the parking lot is pretty barren at the moment, except our sangria colored Jeep Grand Cherokee over here. So showtime is definitely not right now. I don't even know if they have a showtime on Mondays. But I would like to find out. I would like to come do this. I think the kids would get a kick out of this. 192 is definitely bustling today. That's the road you see ahead of us here. I'm not quite sure what all we're going to stop and look at, but I was just driving by and I was like, you know what? I got to eat my words here. Looks like the medieval times is still alive and well. Our travels have brought us to the 192 Wizard, a gift shop I have been longing to go to for as long as I can remember. What are your thoughts?
I'm just along for the ride.
All right, let's check it out. I mean, isn't that incredible? I've seen this in a lot of videos over the years, but I've passed by it 100 times, but I've never stopped. Today's the day. It smells very gift shoppy as I enter the door, and I see plethora, truckloads of Disney merchandise. I hear Jen oohing back there, so she must have found something she likes. It has most everything one would expect to see at a gift shop along across 192. A luggage section, I guess in case you bought so many souvenirs, you had to extend your luggage for the ride home. An entire shelf of named mugs with, looks like a whale parrot on there. See the Epcot ball. tiger, some rides, and space shuttle. Okay. Of course, you can't have a gift shop without some gourmet taffy. Let's see if I can find my name in here. Marie, where we at? Let's see. N's, K's are right here. Kevin. Aw, Kev. Oh, there it is. That's the one. As tempting as it is, I think I'm going to have to leave it here this time. Until next time, my friend. Jen just pointed out quite a souvenir that I think can be cherished by many, a beer bottle lamp. That is something else. It's got seashells on it. It's got Florida stamped on it. This is a Heineken. Could you see this in the new bus?
Absolutely not.
No?
No.
Not even the Corona over there?
Not even the Corona.
I'm curious to see how it lights up. What it looks like when it's lit up.
Maybe they can plug it in for you.
I mean, I think you have to be a pretty dedicated Heineken follower to want that. They have quite the magnet selection, as one might expect. They have all the bases covered. They have quite a good keychain collection over here, which I'm digging. All kidding aside, though, guys, they really keep this store clean. Like, this place is really nice. Like, it's very spotless in here. Look at all the Disney, like they're just everywhere. That's definitely smoke. It's not fish eggs.
It's a little fish eggy.
Oh, so this is a whole like collection of keychains. So you have to buy. It's $27, but my God, you get a dozen or so.
Wow.
Yeah, you get a dozen keychains for like $27. Quite the value there.
What more could you want?
I mean, I guess if you're buying for like a whole family or something, that's a pretty sweet deal. I guess there really is no limitations to things they will put your name on and send you home with. So here, if you really want to take a piece of Florida home with you, you can grab some sand and some shells from the shores of sunny Florida. Yeah, I guess there really is no limitations of what they will put names on and try to sell people. Let's see if I'm on these. There's the M's. I think I'm going the wrong way. I definitely am going the wrong way. I'm seeing if my name's in it. Yes, we have another Kyle. Kyle for the win. And Kevin. Kevin the dog. Kyle the owner. And even a Kylie. I easily could have been a Kylie. Oh my goodness. There is... Wow, that is a big alligator.
Do you think he's real?
Well, at one time I think he was. I don't think he's much real anymore.
Oh, poor little fella.
What?
I feel so bad.
You think it's real taxidermy?
I think so. Look at the shark.
Then you have all these, are these like real alligator heads?
Yes.
So genuine alligator made in the USA. So they just breed them and chop their heads off?
I guess. I don't know. Look at the shark.
I feel like I've seen those in other places. I don't know why that's a thing, but apparently it is. I mean, it's a good, 6, 8 foot alligator?
He's a big fella.
Wow.
I feel so bad.
Yeah, I don't really understand this whole thing here. All right, there's whoa, that's a double shot, huh?
That is a double shot.
Huh. That is something. Orange bikini.
Yeah, there we go.
Well, I came and I saw. I couldn't find anything that I really needed though. But all kidding aside, that was a pretty clean gift store though. I'm a little surprised. I know that thing's been there for a long time, but they keep it in pretty nice shape. Onward. As you can tell from the car window, it's starting to drizzle here a little bit on 192 in Kissimmee. We're going to keep pushing forward because basically this road leads us all the way back to our campground for the most part. So we're going to keep trucking along and see what else we can find. While I was sipping on my Starbucks beverage, we were about to pass the orange, and Jen said we cannot stop because we did stop there a year ago. So are you going to show them? Or are you going to? I mean, they don't want to see me. They want to see the orange. But this thing burned down a few months back, and I don't believe they've got the inside open back up yet. But I believe they do still have some merchandise out in front of the store available for purchase. Yeah, they do have some stuff, but I believe the inside, yep, it says, sorry, we're temporarily closed inside due to fire damage.
They were able to move stuff out to the front.
I follow Adam the Woo, and he's been by here a few times, and he came by right after it had burnt down And my heart was a little sad because it's a legendary 192 stop for sure. And right across the street is probably the busiest. I think we should just call it the Cracker Barrel Campground, because remember we stayed there a year ago? That's when we went there, and then we went to the Orange place.
Oh, yeah.
Because remember we went to Epcot.
Yes, and we were in the van.
Yep. And that place was like a literal campground. There was so many
Thrift
people there.
is right up here.
And Jen has, of course, found a thrift store.
Whoop, whoop.
Look at a Nippa Hut.
Nippa Hut Bar and Restaurant. Everybody loves a good Nippa Hut.
Where am I supposed to turn in?
Thrift, right here. Right
Okay.
here.
Just,
And then there's the
okay.
reception.
It looks nice and run down, so I'm sure it'll be great. So as we were wheeling into the thrift store here, it looks like some people were a little overly anxious to get here. Like they just plowed into these pylons here holding up the Hope thrift store. All right, let's go.
You know you like it.
Here, somebody was calling you. They definitely have a lot of merchandise in here. No, as I'm pointing at the ceiling, a lot of merchandise to be seen in this place. I'm looking like a lot of it is new though, so I'm not too sure what we're getting into. Yeah, it's quite a collection. Yeah, they have some Buddha statues over here. Is that like a Buddha water feature fountain thing?
Yeah.
Huh.
This place is huge.
It is huge.
Oh, look at the meerkat. It's $2.99.
I mean, that's a bargain.
It's so cute. Made in Zimbabwe.
Huh.
No, wait. 99 cents. Or is that $2.99 plus 99 cents?
I think I don't know. Maybe they raised the price. The demand for it was so high they raised the price on it. Pickleball rackets are here, $7.99 or three for $20. This store has some stuff. I mean, I think they have more stuff than they have clothes, which is rare for thrift stores. For the most part of the thrift stores we go to, clothes is the predominant item. Holy cow, there's bowling pins. Wow. $29.99. You can own a USBC Open Championship bowling pin. Corpus Christi, Texas, 2006. Looks like they have enough to fill up a whole lane. I don't know what I would do with a bowling pin. I don't think I have a use for one on a bus. All right, I came to the car without Jen. Let's see what she picked up. Let's show us some of those prized possessions you couldn't leave without.
The goodies. So I got a little meerkat. How cute is he? He's made by this person in Zimbabwe. So we got a cool. I don't know. It's cute.
Like it just you saw it and you couldn't leave it behind.
I did, yeah. And then I got a really cute yellow skirt.
Thingamabobber.
Looks like me, right?
It's very yellow.
And I got a new jean jacket. I've been looking for a jean jacket, and my other one was a little rippied. So.
How much was your grand total?
$11
Wow.
and something cents. So.
The meerkat must have been. How much was the meerkat?
$2.99. He's so cute. I love him.
I have to know, where's the meerkat going to go in the bus?
I don't know. We'll find a spot.
He's going to have to get a permanent home because he looks a little top heavy, so he's going to need some glue or something on the bottom. Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Onward? Are we going onward?
The only way we can go. We made a little detour here through the tiny village of Celebration, where Disney had the idea that he was going to build the perfect community, and this was, I don't know if this is his vision, but this is what they ended up coming up with. Me and Jen were just talking about it. I don't believe, even if you own a house, and when I say house, not a townhouse or a condo, I believe you only own the building and the structure. I'm pretty confident that the land, all the land is leased and owned through the Celebration community. Right here on the right is probably the best restaurant, in my opinion, in Celebration, the Columbia Restaurant. It's actually a Tampa staple. They started in Tampa in 1905. They've been around, one of the oldest restaurants in the state. Now there's several of them spread throughout the state, and it is a fantastic place to eat. They serve Cuban food, and it is amazing. If you're really feeling ambitious and you want to dig up some old vlogs, we went to one, I believe, the beginning of last winter. in Tampa. Oh, they have a La Macaron over there. Is it Le Macaron?
Oh, we should stop and get
So Celebration's cool. My brother, old RV Steve Travels, once lived in Celebration, and we came down here quite a bit. We would come down, spend the weekend, hang out for a few days, and it was just a really cool community. They always have something going on. Little cafes, restaurants. They have a Starbucks up here on the corner. But it is a really nice place. It's kind of one. I mean, it definitely fits the Disney bill. I mean, it's everything's well kept, it's well manicured. It's just, it looks like something you'd see on out of a movie or on a TV show or something. Not my speed, but definitely a cool little community. There it is, folks. The Mickey light pole. We would always, when we would drive toward Orlando, the kids would always see that and know they were almost home. Well, or to Disney. But here's the I-4 parking lot, as you can tell. It is bumper to bumper, as it is most times during, well, pretty much any hour of the day. Wow. Bumper to bumper. And it actually, in a few miles, it lets up and takes off pretty good. But as long as I can remember, it has always stopped right in here. I wish my camera had a little more zoom, but you can definitely see the Mickey light tower over there. It's been there for as long as I can remember. It's definitely an indication you are close to Disney. This used to be one of our go-tos. This used to one time was the Ramada Inn. It is now being converted into a travel lodge, and we would stay here for like $40 a night. I mean, it was a, you know, back in the pool. Had an indoor pool, like a buffet. It was quite the spot. I mean, for us, that was all we could afford, and we could barely afford that. So $40 a night. It wasn't as nice as it looks now.
It was yellow.
Yeah, it was like this cigarette stained yellow. But the rooms were decent. I never was like grossed out by it, but yeah, it looks like they're getting quite an extensive renovation here. We stayed there quite a few times over the years. I would say, I don't know, several. I don't know how many, but yeah, not to get too grim, but this was where we were headed the day we got in an accident. This is the spot we were headed to stay the weekend for Disney, and that was the last time we've ever came here.
Yeah, supposed to come here.
Supposed to come here, not to get too dark and grim on you, but yeah, we've had some good times there. A lot of memories there. We would stay there and visit the parks. We had the park passes for Disney, and we would just stay there and go to the parks. We did it several times a year. We'd come stay the weekend and just spend time at the hotel and go to the parks. The kids were little, or really, it was just Ben.
It was just Ethan.
Yeah. For a lot of time, it was just Ethan, and then it was just Ben, and he was basically an infant. But we have a lot of memories on the 192 here. On the 192, you know,
on
you really.
192.
We used to go to the Sizzler over here. You hated the Sizzler. I don't know if we ever actually went, but I always wanted to go to the Sizzler.
We went, and I hate it.
Where else? I think there was a Shoney's over here too that we would frequent.
Yeah, we just really pulled out all the stops.
Well, I mean, we were so poor. Like, what else could we afford? And you know, that back then you could feed a family of 3 or 4 for $20. I mean, I guess that's where we started. Everybody has to start somewhere. And then, of course, as years went on, we stayed at many Disney resorts throughout the years. But the Ramada Inn and Suites right there, she housed us many times. Yeah, look at this in here. What is going on? We have an alligator. We're not going in, but we have as an alligator, what is that thing?
A giraffe.
A giraffe, a flamingo, and I feel like I see a tail. Is that a zebra tail, or is that a snake?
Snake.
It's a
snake. But there is a zebra tail.
Okay.
There's a lot going on.
And I feel like we've played miniature golf here once. I feel like we have stopped here at the Bonanza Golf at least once. Maybe not. I mean, it's never too late.
I mean to tell ya.
CC's Pizza and miniature golf sounds like a hell of a night to me. They actually still have a discount attraction ticket thing there. Not so common to find those in businesses anymore, or that are still in business. Oh, the puppies! What's the puppies? God. What's the puppies doing? What are the babies doing? Oh, babies. $30? She offered you $30 to clean the house and you didn't do it?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? Oh, the puppies. Kip, kip. Well, I think that's going to do it for today, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I hope you guys enjoyed your time watching this video as much as I enjoyed making it with you. But yeah, like always, guys, see you here in a couple days. Take care.